Hi, everybody. I'm doing the Perron Family Tree here. Let me get over to the page I want. And I hope I clicked on the right one. Yes, I did. So the Perron Family Tree, I found a very interesting portion of the bloodline. Um, and so here's me here and my wife, her parents, my parents. We're going to follow my dad's bloodline here. The Perron comes to his father, Theophil Perron. That's my father. I'm sorry, my grandfather. And Theophil's Perron, father, Joseph Paul Nelson Perron. And then he married Marie Angelina Benoit. We said Benoit in Michigan, but I'm pretty sure it was Benoit. And I'll show you why in just a minute here. So my grandfather's father, so my great grandfather, was married to Marie Angelina Benoit, whose father was Joseph Benoit and mother Malvina Perron. So it's, let's see, we come down through Malvina Perron's bloodline here. Her parents, Francois Perron and Angeline Sarrazin. Now, when you continue down, let's see which one is going to be here. It's Angeline's bloodline coming down to Martin Sarrazin and Marie Anastasie Sear. And then we come to her father and mother, Joseph Sarrazin, and his wife Marie, following Joseph's bloodline to, once again, Marguerite Benoit. So the Benoit name pops up a couple of times there. Her father was Francois Benoit, and her mother was Elizabeth Angelique Chagnon or Chagnon. So Elizabeth's parents, Francois and Marie Catherine Charon is her mother. And Marie Catherine Charon's parents, Pierre, and her mother's maiden name, Pillard. So Catherine Pillard. And then taking Catherine Pillard's parents, we come across something very interesting here. Atsena Duplat, Great Bear, chief of the Huron Wendat. I thought that was really interesting. His father, Roche Manitoubik, I don't know how to pronounce that word, obviously. And I'm going to click on some of the information here. I'll start with Chief Great Bear. There's a little bit of information, but not a lot. Let's see. So what we're going to do, you can see it's La Rochelle, Ontario, Canada, and there was a mission. But let me go to his father, which is Roche, I believe it is pronounced Roche Manitoubek. And you'll start seeing a couple of things. It says Huronia, Wendat, or Tanakiwan, the tribes, and you'll see some alternate spellings of the name. It does say Algonquin, for a race. However, there's just a little bit of uncertainty about whether or not he was Huron. Let's see, he was the personal representative and interpreter for Samuel de Champlain. The was he the discoverer, I guess you would call him. And let's see, we have these are some of the references to prove who he is and his background. There's probably some more information here. I haven't gone to this website. I think I will save it now and look at it in a little few minutes. So it mentions that he settled with his wife at the Huron settlement near Quebec. If you read it here, is sometimes described as being of Huron. That's not Hernan, that's a typo there. Of Huron ancestry, while other times described as Ojibwe, a Benaki, or Algonquin. And it mentions it could be that he was from one of these other areas, but settled in the area of Huron. And I did a little bit of digging, and the Ojibwe, Huron, and I think the Algonquins all used the same language or similar. So somebody who spoke the same language as the area where they're living could easily be mistaken for the tribe of his wife. It could be just mistaken for the tribe that is more populates the area more. And so really interesting that my Uncle Albert out at the hunting camp in Kelden on 18 Mile Road there would always be talking about, oh, there was the Indian princess. Yeah, you one of your ancestors was an Indian princess. So if this was correct, the Indian princess would either be Catherine Villard, because her father was Great Bear, or we don't know this Ennington. It doesn't have the mother and father here, but we do know that what we would call the nobility or the bloodline chief. When I come over and click on some of these, let's see, we can see some of what their background might be. And it mentions one of the problems was that the Jesuits did not record dates of death. But we'll probably look this up later. Just wanted to pass this along, and I hope the Benoit line of my family tree is interested. And this is through the Mormon Church of the Latter-day Saints genealogical website. They also bought Ancestry.com not that long ago. And you can get a free membership. You can sign up at Family Search. I am not promoting this. I'm just letting you know this is where the information comes from. There's more to come. I found things going back into pre-biblical times on the family line of my father's grandmother. So my dad's mother, her mother, goes back to kings, nobility and kings. And wait till you hear that story. Bye for now. Hope you enjoyed it.